so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Harris is out there with Felton. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's Brandon Wright. And it's Crowder in it, the 4 slot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Wright. Parsons comes in for Crowder. Monte Ellis checked in for Raymond Felton. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Harris. Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Cavaliers. Waiters comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Poked away. And Aminu kicks to Nelson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And stolen by Love. Just his first attempt. And it's good off the glass.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64, I think, maybe the last title.
Again, you're right on it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. James outside. James with another miss.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
Now, that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Offensive rebound. Here's Varejão. Nice D from Chandler. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. Now the feed to Waiters. Kicks it out to Love. The pass to James. Nelson with the steal. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot.
Well, Anderson Varejao stayed relatively healthy last season. That's to say he only missed 17 games. And that's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons where he played a total of just 81 games.
Here we go, James heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jefferson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Devin Harris subbed in for Jameer Nelson.
Second team foul.
Ellis again. Waiters. Chandler the pass to Ellis. Beautiful dish and the layup goes down. Ellis has got his second basket of the game.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense. That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
The 3. And he gets the bucket. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Harris kicks to Chandler. Ball's knocked loose. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Jefferson with the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Mavericks lead by 1.